Now let's get into what really brings us here. And first and foremost, before we know that you can open your hearts to people, before that you can be passionate about the missions like we are, we know we have to feed you. You know, baby needs a new pair of shoes, we need to get her a pair. You need to get your kids to college, you need to pay your mortgage payments. We get that. First and foremost, this is our mission for you. So we have created a scenario where virtually anybody can succeed. And I'm going to share some things tonight that even is going to open that up a little more. So first of all, there's 7 ways to earn in our field. And the first way is a 3x5 force matrix, and this is paid monthly. The second way is a 50% matching matrix bonus. So anybody you personally enroll, you get them up to whatever, $1,000, you're going to receive $500, 50% of whatever they make in their matrix. Personally enrolled people. Third, we have product sale commissions. That's at 15%. Doesn't matter what level you come in at. If you sell one of our products $100, you're going to get a 15% commission, including the business promo packs. These are paid weekly. I'm proud to say we opened up October 1st, and come tomorrow will be our 5th pay run. So we actually paid before we were even open, if that makes any sense to you. So some companies out there are struggling to pay people at all, and we're on our 5th pay run already. And so some of you have out there and on this call have had the luxury of getting a check, like myself, and we're going to pay 10 and 5% on the business promo packs, depending on what level they're at. The repurchase of the business promo packs, that's when your people build their point totals for residual income. That's paid 2 levels, again, 10 and 5%, and that's going to be paid on a monthly basis. The revenue share pool is a monthly revenue share, and that also is paid monthly. I believe the promo pack is on the 3rd, the monthlies are on the 3rd, and the revenue share is on the 5th, is where we're going to pay that every month. I could have that backwards, but I think I'm right there. The 6th is the team subscription volume pools. I love this. We'll talk about this a little more. Actually, there's none of this I don't love, but number 6 is a really good leadership bonus pool, and it's where we want to target people to make some big money. The recruiter bonus is, again, one that is designed to get people into some money fast, and we'll show you how that works here in a second. So there are right now currently 3 ways to join. And I will tell you, we're tossing around some ideas that came from some of the amazing leadership we've been able to put in the last couple of weeks. And this will be proof that we do listen and we don't know it all. So we are going to have a 4th entry level. I know that for a fact, and it's going to be there. So right now, 50, 100, and 250. So maybe it's 25, maybe it's $10. I'm not sure yet, but we will have that for you. One of the things that you're going to find is very unique with us is your subscription level is going to come with a level of products that you're going to easily be able to give much more value than what we're selling. I can tell you right now, just the coaching program alone that's going to come with our diet program and our nutritional packs, you can't even hardly put a dollar value on that. I know for a fact that our travel program is far more valuable than you know, any of those amounts up there. And the products alone that we're going to bring you are going to be you're going to easily be able to value them over the dollar amount you're asking for, in addition to the fact that the subscription allows you to get into some of our other parts of our compensation plan. So these are the ways you can join today. So the force matrix, let's talk about that a little bit. This is a fun part of our pay plan. It allows us to excite some people. As a matter of fact, I've got 2 people on the phone call tonight that have never met each other, but now they're in each other's organization, basically because of the force matrix. So you start up there with yourself to this little red guy, and when you sign up 3, whether they come in from above you or you put them in, you're forced to move to your 2nd level. The matrix works top to bottom, left to right, and you don't really get a choice of where people go. So it's a great way to influence people if they're on the border to make a move a little quicker than later. It's an incentive to get in, you know, sooner, because the chances of them having some spillover, as we call it in the industry, is great. And those of you that have ever been in a matrix with a company that has attractive programs around the matrix know how sizzling hot and how fast these can move. There's people on this call tonight that have had hundreds of thousands of people in their matrix. Now, if you fill up a matrix, ours is a 3x5. That's 363 people. and you'll make $5,556 if it's filled up perfectly. You're gonna wake up and see people that have fallen into your organization that you don't know, and it's kind of fun. You get paid on those people whether you sponsored them or not. It does take 2 enrollees to qualify for this, so you need to have 2 of your own personals before you get paid in the matrix. But once you do, you get paid in all of it. Now the matrix commissions are paid based on what level the person comes in at and what subscription level you are at and what they are at. So there's 3 actual factors. So if a bronze signs up a bronze and they're on your level 1, that's going to be the lowest commission paid. The easiest way for me to explain this really, as it currently stands at these 3 levels, you're going to make at the lowest level, if you're a bronze and you enroll a bronze on your first 3 levels or your first 4 levels, you're going to make, and if you or 40 cents, excuse me, all the way up to, if you're a gold and you sign up a gold on your 10th level, you can make $20. So somewhere between 40 cents and $20 on each person in your matrix. And again, depending on how you build your business is how you're going to build your matrix. And remember, every person you personally sponsor, you're going to get 50% matching bonus on anything you've helped them create in their matrix. So I like to tell people, I don't know what your goals are, 3 by 3 by 3, 5 by 5, 10 by 10, however you teach it. If you enroll 5 people and you get them each to $1,000, that's $5,000 in commissions you've helped your downline earn, and you're going to get a bonus of $2,500 for doing so. All right, here's where we get the big boys excited. Team subscription volume pool. What we are doing, and this is pure genius in my estimation, is Tim has taken 25% of the worldwide subscription money and put it into these 5 pools, beginning with the starter, moving up through the grand, the royal, the imperial, and the pinnacle. And what we do is we put equal shares of money into those 5 areas. So let's just say there's $100,000 all together, and we want to put 5% in each one of those pools. So, there's going to be $5,000 goes into each one of those pools, or $25,000 total. Those that bring their personally sponsored and down, their genealogy to the 10,000 mark, will get each a share, and they'll share into that first starter pool. So if you have 10 people sharing in a $5,000 pool, you're each going to get $500. The same thing with the grand, and obviously as you go up, this is 50,000 in your personal volume. It's going to take a little longer to get there, and so there's going to be less people. So obviously as you go up in these, the money will be bigger. At the 50,000 mark, you're going to get a car allowance at $600 a month, and if you don't have a car payment or you don't want one, then you can get a $300 cash bonus. It's kind of nice on top of your 2 team subscription volume pools there. Once you get into the royal, we're talking some serious money, and the imperial, now we're talking plain silly money. At that level, not only are you going to be making some pretty silly money, we're going to fly you into Florida, and you're going to drive home from a Mercedes store in your own brand new Mercedes that we hand you the keys to. We're going to pay cash for it. And of course, when you get to the $1 million mark and you're in that pool, you're in an elite status. Now, there are some qualifications for this. You need 3 personally enrolled at $250 subscription. And if you sponsor 5 at the gold level in any one month, we take another 5% of the subscription pool. So now if you've done the math, that's 30% hard money going into these pools. That's 2% more already than the average company pays, and this is just one area of our pay plan. But when you enroll 5, you're going to get 1 share of that pool. So again, whatever money's in there and however many shares are divided, that's what you're going to get. And let's talk a little bit about the business promotional packs. One thing I love about this is you do not have to participate in this side of the business to earn in the matrix. So if somebody doesn't have the money to get in at the 250 level, or I think we're going to allow people in at a $100 level, but certainly not everybody has $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, or $25,000. So when you purchase a business promotional pack, every dollar equals a point. The revenue share pool is where that point is going to go. These points will live for 24 months when they retire. The promo pack also generates what we call ad credits. Expire every 90 days. You're required to spend 100 of those a month. These are going to go to build your business and to sell our products through specialty phone rooms that we have. And this is one of the things that makes our RevShare model so unique, and probably the only one in the world that can prove that it's sustainable. During this pre-launch, you're going to get 20% bonus for the month of November and December, as long as your subscription's paid, and you do all the qualifying things. We don't have any nonsense during the day, but just make sure you're qualified. You're going to get a 20% bonus points on your money. Now, here's something very, very exciting. You're going to see announced tomorrow is a graduated bonus on top of that, and you can get up to an additional 40% through the month of November. So whether you are already in and you upgrade, or you decide to join at whatever level you join at, there's going to be a graduated bonus points above the 20%, starting at 5 and ending at 40%. So this RevShare pool is an exciting thing. I think this is the biggest thing to hit the industry in the last half century. It allows a person that otherwise couldn't make money in a company to do so without heavily recruiting. So one of the things you're going to see when we do the RevShare at the back office is, first of all, perfect transparency. You're going to see our charities up there, and you're going to see how much money we're giving to them daily and weekly. Up to 50% of our profit revenue is going to come into these boxes you see over here, our product boxes. And as we roll out products, wireless will come in a little bit as we add some customers. Weight loss will be our first launch product. Our promo packs are already there. We're going to have sports nutrition. We're going to have a clinical line. We're going to have a women's line. We may have shampoos, soaps, things that just make sense for us to have. But as we add those, these boxes will fill up with those, and you'll be able to see a daily total revenue. We're going to be completely transparent on that. We're going to divide that by the total points that are out there in the affiliate field, and that's going to give you a value per point. You're going to be able to compute that every day. Now we're going to take that VPP, or value per point, and we're going to times it by a factor that I'm going to teach you how to figure out here in a second. And you're going to time that by your own personal points. So if you have 1,500 points or 15,000 points, and we times your VPP by the factor, by your points, that's your earnings. So we're not going to have to tell you what your check is. We're not going to have to wait until you see it. You're gonna absolutely see it. Now, the only thing you need to qualify to be in the revenue share pool is every month you need 2 affiliates. And now if you've signed up 2 people in the Matrix, you're good. If you don't sign anybody up in the Matrix and you still want to get paid in this, you need to sell some products or buy some, through and just any two people buying any 2 products will qualify you. So it's not hard, and we are a product-driven company, so we want to do that. And you can earn more than 100% of your daily point value by doing a couple of extra things. So here's how you do that. So just by coming in at a subscription level, you're going to get a value per point. So you can see it starts at 25% at the bronze level and goes up to 75% just for being at the subscription level of a gold. Now, if you want additional bonus points earned on top of that, you can get an additional 25% just by being selling some products. So go sell 1 package of the weight loss product and you're good. As long as it's any product that we have branded Changes Worldwide and it adds up to $50, you'll get that extra 25%. So moving on, if you do 80% repurchase on the business promo pack, that's another 15% on top of your established value per point. And then if you get involved in our marketing system, you're going to get another 5%. That total is 120%. There's none of those you can't or probably won't do, and you'll see the value of those going on. So you can earn more than 100% potential. So look, before we close, I want to go over a couple of things. We're going to take in consideration a lower get-in point. We knew that was probably going to be necessary for other countries. Look, we're Changes Worldwide, we're changing lives, we're changing your economy, and we're changing the game. Thank you for joining us. Please get with the person you invited to this presentation. Go to our website, changesworldwide.net. For now, God bless, good night, and we'll see you the next time we do this.